What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's get into it when it comes to Sierra Gates and her new husband, soon to be her ex-husband, Eric. It is going down. Sierra is making other allegations against Eric, basically saying that Eric isolated her because she was in a argument with her family, and so she wasn't talking to her family or speaking to her family. So Eric allegedly isolated her, and that's how she ends up marrying him, and he basically took advantage of her because she didn't have anybody around. One thing is, Eric did say on the last episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that Sierra's so busy with her kids, she's so busy with her mother, she's so busy with her family, she's just so busy. And it seems like maybe, Sierra is telling the truth, child, okay? But Eric also has some grievances, and he also has some allegations, and he also feeling a certain type of way because he's upset with Sierra because she's moving. And he was like, what do you mean you moving? What do you mean you leaving the house? I should be leaving the house. You cheated. You were supposed to be a Christian woman. When I first met you, we used to pray together. You came to me in this godlike figure of a woman and God, a spiritual woman, and you end up cheating. And you said that you will never date rappers. And what did you do? You cheated on me with a rapper, and you're supposed to be of God. You're supposed to be a Christian. And he was going off, and Sierra was like, what? You cheated first. And Sierra said, I cheated once to your 20 times that you cheated on me. I was like, Lord have mercy. Then Eric says this house that Sierra is moving out of and trying to escape, he would have never got this house because he got it because Sierra wanted him to get it. Now he owed $10,000 on the house and he's paying on the house. Sierra saying that this man lied about his finance, he lied about his business, he lied about what he had, baby. So they are just throwing rocks, bricks, and stones at one another at this point, saying that they both are lying. Sierra's accusing him of lying. And then Eric said that Sierra basically begged him to marry her. And I was like, no, he didn't. He was like, you begged me to marry you. I was like, she begged me to marry her. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. Like, this is totally crazy. Like, it is going down. And Sierra mother, she jumps into the situation. She said, yes, you cheated. You cheated before y'all even got together, when y'all just first started out. And so if he was cheating already in the beginning, why would you marry him? And Sierra, did you marry him before he was calling you names and cussing you out in front of your kids, and you married him after that? Or did you marry him and he started doing that? Or did you marry him after you found out that he was cheating? Did you find out before you got married to Eric that he was already cheating on you, and then you went and you married him? So why would you marry him if you knew that he was cheating on you? Did you think marrying him was going to change the situation? You've been married before. So it's a whole lot going on. Eric is upset. Eric is pissed. Sierra mother is mad. And then Eric says he found out that Sierra was cheating on him from her sister. So basically, Sierra, one of her sisters that don't like her, is telling Eric everything that's going on. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. This whole situation is a mess. Like, what is really going on? Sierra, why would you marry this man if he was calling you B words, hoes in front of your kids and everything? I was just like, what's going on? Sierra said that, he convinced her to marry him, and she was isolated. She wasn't around nobody. So therefore, it seems like Sierra can't think of on her own 2 feet. Like, so you need somebody to tell you not to marry him. Like, you are a grown woman with your daughter needs to look up to you and how you deal with these relationships and how you move and how you going. So you got to do some more critical thinking before you run off and marry a man, because you've been in abusive relationships, you've been in bad relationships. It's just, when is Sierra gonna wake up and see the signs? Okay, if he does this and this and this, that means he's up to this and this and this, and he's acting like this, so he's that type of guy. I don't know why Sierra keep falling for the lies, but Eric said that he fell for the lies. He says Sierra came to him being a woman of God, a Christian woman, a good Christian woman. She was reading scriptures to him, and then basically she started busting it open for rappers. I was like, child, Ciara said, I cheated once to your 20. So it seemed like this whole situation where Eric and Ciara was not meant to be, and it was never supposed to be what it was and what it is today, because they should have never got married. And then on top of that situation, Eric did admit openly that he has cheated on Ciara. He's done some crazy, wild, freaky things with other women, and it's just like, I don't think that Ciara can fulfill his needs that he wants, because he wants a different woman with each woman that he's with. One woman satisfies one need, and he needs this to be satisfied, not to be satisfied. And if you the number one woman and you don't fall in line, or you lack an area that he feels that you're lacking in and he's not getting it, he feels like he has, the right to go be with somebody else and come back to you like nothing ever happened, like it's okay for him to be out here in these streets. And Ciara sees all these signs. It's not like Ciara is a fresh chicken out here. She's not a little chicken. She's a big chicken. She done hatch eggs and everything, and she done been married before. It's gonna come to a point where you're gonna have to wake up, because you might get with somebody that you can't get away from. You might get with somebody that take all your money. You might get with somebody that takes your soul, that makes you just give up in life. So just watch out, Ciara. Like, pay attention. Like, this is way too much going on in this whole situation. Ciara, you put it out here like this man was everything, that he was the best thing since sliced bread, and then all of a sudden now we hear that he crazy, he no good, he's calling you names in front of your children don't like him, your children don't respect him. I'm like, from Shooter to BK, like somewhere between Shooter and BK, you had to learn something. You gotta learn something. I know Eric seemed like a good man. He does seem like a good man. I thought he was a good man because of what you were saying. And so Eric saying that when it comes to Ciara, he had her undivided attention when they was first together, but then at the end of the day, she started to get busy. She said she started to get busy because he started to get disrespectful, and then the cheating started coming, and this girl done married this man. Eric also states that when he saw the text message between, Ciara and this rapper, that, the rapper was telling Ciara to leave him, and how to leave him, or how to go by leaving him, and things of that nature. And also saying that the text messages were spicy and dicey. I was like, ooh, and Ciara did not deny it at all. And Eric tells Ciara that she is just like each and every other woman he been with, and Ciara said, you just like each and every other man I've been with. And then Eric walks out the house and he said, I should be the one leaving, I should be the one packing. And then he's walking away, and Ciara said, yeah, get out of here with your 80-year-old face.